A 35-year-old husband and father of two young children began praying to God for strength and power to reach his very ordinary goals. But as time passed, the power did not come. One day, the father, in a bit of frustration, asked God, "Why haven't you answered my prayer?" God replied simply, "With goals no bigger than yours, you don't need my power." Ouch. But you know, sometimes we need some tough love like that. In 30+ years of coaching, I found that little goals produce little motivation and big goals produce big motivation. And since the little goals won't create a breakthrough, they don't generate much enthusiasm to work hard toward them. But big goals make a big difference. The great Chicago architect Daniel Burnham put it like this: make no little plans. They have no magic to stir men's blood and probably themselves will not be realized. Make big plans, aim high in hope and work, remembering that a noble, logical diagram once recorded will never die, but long after we are gone will be a living thing, asserting itself with ever-growing insistency. And legendary basketball coach John Wooden emphasized stretch goals when he said, "Don't measure yourself by what you have accomplished, but what you should have accomplished with your ability." So the choice is yours. Think big or think little. Noah's big goal was to build a really big boat. In doing so, he was obeying God. Moses' big goal was the exodus of his people. David's giant goal was to kill Goliath. Jesus' huge goal was to give his life as a ransom so that others may have the opportunity to live more abundantly. Paul's big goal was to carry God's word to the unsaved. Aren't you glad these key biblical figures were single-minded and focused on their oversized goals? An entire theme from Genesis to Revelation is that God has big goals for his people and that he accomplishes big goals through the lives of his people. Even the physical Bible itself is dynamic evidence of a written goal. God himself put down his goals in writing for our benefit. What about you? Are you ready to set some huge goals? Set goals so huge that when you reach them, you'll be certain that God helped you. God plus goals plus you is an unbeatable combination. This is Tommy Newberry, because mindset makes all the difference.